Imagine waking up to a blinding blue light, your body frozen, and strange figures standing over you. This is the reality for twin sisters Audrey and Debbie. Since they were 5 years old, they claim they've been abducted by beings they call the Greys, aliens who take them aboard spaceships, erasing most of their memories but leaving behind fragments. And they're not alone. Former Marine Terrell Copeland says he filmed a UFO near his home and afterward experienced missing time and paralysis, hearing a strange voice saying, "You don't need your weapon." Experts believe sleep paralysis could explain these experiences. But for people like Audrey, Debbie, and Terrell, the terror feels all too real. So are these just vivid dreams or proof of alien contact? What do you think? Let us know and follow for more mysterious stories. In the quiet town of Villisca, Iowa, a sinister night in 1912 shattered the peace forever. The Moore family, along with 2 young guests, lay asleep in their home, unaware of the horror about to unfold. As midnight passed, an unknown assailant crept through the house, wielding an axe with deadly precision. 8 victims, including 6 children, were brutally murdered in their beds, their skulls crushed beyond recognition. The crime scene was discovered the next morning by a concerned neighbor and Josiah Moore's brother. The gruesome sight shocked the community and left investigators baffled. Despite numerous suspects and trials, the identity of the murderer remains a chilling mystery to this day. The house, now restored to its original state, stands as a haunting reminder of that fateful night. Visitors report eerie experiences, whispers of children, ghostly apparitions, and a palpable sense of dread. In November 2004, during a Navy training exercise off the coast of Southern California, several ships, including the USS Princeton and USS Nimitz, encountered mysterious flying objects. The USS Princeton's radar picked up multiple unidentified objects that moved in ways no known aircraft could. As the radar systems malfunctioned, the crew reported these objects could seem to disappear from detection. To investigate, Navy pilots, including Commander David Fravor, took to the skies. They spotted a tic-tac-shaped object hovering in the air, which then shot away at incredible speed, astonishing the pilots. In 2017, the Pentagon confirmed these encounters by releasing videos and articles, acknowledging the reality of UFOs. They even created a special task force to study them. The USS Princeton incident remains a key moment in UFO history, sparking curiosity about what might really be out there in our skies. In June 1994, a shocking crime shook Los Angeles to its core. Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman were found brutally murdered outside Nicole's home. The shocking discovery turned into a nationwide story as people wanted answers. The focus quickly turned to Nicole's ex-husband, O.J. Simpson, a famous football player and actor. His trial gripped the entire nation, showing just how complicated issues of race, domestic violence, and celebrity culture can be. After months of intense drama and media coverage, the jury delivered their verdict. O.J. was acquitted of the murder charges, leaving many people outraged and confused. But the story didn't end there. In a later civil trial, O.J. was found responsible for Ron and Nicole's wrongful deaths, revealing a different side of the legal battle. This tragic case remains a powerful reminder of the impact of violence and the complexities of justice in America. In May 2007, a family vacation in Portugal turned into a nightmare when 3-year-old Madeleine McCann vanished without a trace. Her parents, Kate and Jerry, were enjoying a dinner nearby while their children slept in their hotel room. When they returned to check on them, they discovered that Madeleine was gone. The news spread quickly, and search efforts began immediately. Hundreds of people joined in, looking for any sign of the little girl. Despite extensive searches and worldwide media attention, Madeleine's whereabouts remain a mystery even today. Over the years, this heartbreaking case has sparked countless theories, documentaries, and books, each trying to uncover what happened to her. The impact on her family has been immense as they continue to search for answers and hope. Madeleine's disappearance is a haunting reminder of the importance of family safety and the enduring hope for her return. In December 1996, the world was shocked by a tragic event in Boulder, Colorado. 6-year-old JonBenét Ramsey, a sparkling beauty queen, was found murdered in her own home. The news spread like wildfire, drawing intense media attention. JonBenét's family was wealthy and well-known, which only added to the mystery surrounding her death. Questions raced through the minds of the public. Who could do such a thing? Was it someone close to her? Investigators worked tirelessly, exploring every possible lead in theory, but the truth seemed to slip further away. As time passed, the case turned into a puzzle with many pieces, but none that fit perfectly. The lack of answers sparked endless debates about potential suspects and how the investigation was handled. Even today, JonBenét's story continues to captivate and haunt us, reminding us of the fragility of innocence. The case remains unsolved, leaving us to wonder, will we ever know what really happened to JonBenét Ramsey? In the dimly lit streets of San Francisco, a sense of fear began to spread. The Zodiac Killer was on the loose, leaving behind mysterious messages filled with symbols and blood. Each symbol was a chilling clue, taunting the police. His victims seemed random, making anyone a potential target. For decades, this case remained unsolved, and the killer's chilling presence still lingers. Imagine trying to decode his messages, all while knowing a serial killer is still out there. Can you solve the mystery, or will uncovering his secrets draw you into darkness too? In a world where fear lurks around every corner, the Zodiac's legacy remains strong. Stay alert because he could be watching and waiting. Are you prepared to confront this nightmare? The darkness calls to you. Can you hear it? Once upon a time, in a quaint village by the Whispering Woods, villagers began to vanish. First, the baker didn't return home, then the blacksmith, and finally the storyteller. Fear spread like wildfire as whispers of a malevolent spirit filled the cobblestone streets. In a neighboring town, a brave adventurer named Alara heard these eerie tales. Determined to uncover the truth, she ventured into the Whispering Woods with her trusty sword. As Alara went deeper, she stumbled upon a hidden grove aglow with otherworldly light. There she found the missing villagers, trapped in a magical slumber by an enchantress, seeking revenge for a long-forgotten betrayal. With unwavering courage and a compassionate heart, Alara confronted the enchantress and broke the curse. Peace returned to the Whispering Woods, and Alara's bravery became a legendary tale whispered among the trees for generations. In America, there was once a scary time known as the Golden Age of serial murder, when many serial killers roamed our streets. But why are there fewer today? On July 13, 2023, Rex Heuermann was arrested for killing women in New York. He seemed like an ordinary guy, an architect with a family. But DNA from a pizza crust helped police connect him to the crime. In the past, famous killers like Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer struck fear into people. Now, experts say fewer serial killers are active because of better awareness and technology. But there's still a troubling truth. Indigenous women face much higher murder rates, and their stories often go unnoticed. Also, some killers hide in plain sight, like medical workers who harm their patients. Despite the drop in numbers, our fascination with these stories remains strong. We still wonder about the darkness in human behavior, and that curiosity keeps us looking for answers. In the dead of night, you stumble upon an old, forgotten basement. Dust hangs thick in the air. Your flashlight flickers, revealing an ancient chest in the corner. Against better judgment, you pry it open. Among old relics, you discover a sinister, cursed object, a doll with hollow, black eyes. Suddenly, the room chills. Whispers swirl around you. Let me out. The doll's eyes glow red. Your flashlight dies. Panic sets in. The basement door slams shut, trapping you. The whispers grow louder, and the doll's grin widens. You frantically search for an escape, but it's too late. The cursed doll jumps from your hands, climbing up to your face. Darkness consumes you, forever lost in the basement's eerie grip.